Alright, last update for a while, hopefully. So as you can see, we are inside of this little room that I've set up here for streaming, and everything's set up. I've been streaming for about a week now, and I want to eventually get this on a groove to where this is the only thing that I do. Build a community that is actually wholesome, you know, with how all of the streamer groups these days. That's besides the point. But we'll be streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Follow me on Twitter as well for updates to when I go stream and what I go streaming on. Without further ado, let's get to this guy. Welcome. Hey, let me ask you something. What's the last scary movie you remember watching? No, not those scary movies. Okay, I get it. I'm black, but this is not. Like, when was the last time you watched a scary movie, a horror film, and actually was scared? Because for me personally, last time had to have been Mama. And if you don't remember this movie, please don't go watch it, because it kept me up at night for a few nights. Scary movies, monsters, killers, we all love them. We all enjoy them. Except me. I hate them. Not because I'm a scared little bitch, but because scary movies aren't scary anymore. And they're just fucking creepy. Now you may be wondering, where the fuck does this guy get off talking about, oh, horror movies aren't scary anymore?
Who the f do you think you are?
No, whoa.
Now see, contrary to popular belief, I used to be somewhat of a movie connoisseur myself. I was a pirate. It was pretty bad, actually.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
My dad almost got arrested
Why you
because of
bullying?
it. But the reason why I say this about horror films, especially in the modern day, is because I genuinely feel like shock value and suspense has been wildly replaced with interpretation and themes and just really creepy shit.
What the hell is even that?
I consider a lot of these movies like Weapons and Smile and Blink Twice. And that Ma movie, fuck that fucking movie. I consider all of these contemporary pseudo horror films because they're not necessarily, in my opinion, scary to the point where you, the viewer, is scared. True horror films to me were films I watched growing up. The Elm Street movies, Friday the 13th, when they were scary. The original Scream movies, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was like a phenomenon because of how frightening it was. But when it comes to the last 10 years of horror, I feel like missing the ball is an understatement. Like, fuck, at this point, horror games have all but replaced the film genre as a whole, with the entirety of it being interactive. Come on, son. You really gonna look me in my eye and tell me that horror isn't scary? Okay, it's not! Dead Space, the earlier Resident Evil, Friday Nights at Freddy's, BioShock, which is not even necessarily considered a horror game. Left 4 Dead, The Evil Within, The Calypso Project, even though it's basically a Dead Space clone. Horror as a whole has just lost its touch because I feel like too many people try to insert their own personal politics into whatever they're trying to say with this movie. Oh, the themes are this, or oh, the fucking, you gotta make sure that this Don't get me started on y'all commentators slash essay makers on YouTube. Y'all be pissing me the fuck off with all this shit. I don't want to watch a movie about a guy killing a bunch of people and then at the end people are just like, oh, it was about capitalism. Sorry, I would just really like to, I don't know, be scared. Watch a movie, go to the film, be scared. Just fucking be scared. Not leaving the movie theater like, I wonder how this made me feel about the geopolitical state of my... Fuck up! Just make a fucking scary movie, man.
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear.
Like anymore, I don't even care. Whenever somebody says, oh, hey, you want to go watch this scary movie? Let me stop you right there because I guarantee you I'm going to be able to predict everything that happens in this fucking film. What the fuck are we doing here? Because for me anymore, horror isn't really about shock value and the suspense and all the drama and all this other stuff. It's about being different, paying homage to the stuff that came before, but also putting a spin on it that is so unexpected that nobody saw it coming. A good film that I can use as a reference is the movie Fracture, where everything takes a turn no matter what point in the story you are, and then by the end you're so fucking lost that when everything is revealed, you're just stuck there like And that movie's a fucking thriller. And I know whoever might jump in the comments are going to jump in the comments talking about other movies that may or may not be scary, and I may or may not watch them, and I may or may not be actually scared, and I may or may not do a video about them, wink wink. But until then, I don't see myself diving deep into the horror genre anytime soon. Action, adventure, comedy, that's my thing. I love thrillers too. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing with these movies. Why do we need to make movies that send a message when you could just make a 2-hour flick about a guy killing people because he died in a lake and that's Jason? Sorry, you can't do that. It's already been done. So I can understand why everybody's making all these fucking ridiculous supernatural creatures to create in these movies because they're ass. Back in the day when we were watching a scary movie, run. The only option. Yeah, and the movie was cool for the people to fight. Oh yeah, you're gonna, and then they die. The whole suspense factor, it's lost today. So with that being said, I hope all of these horror movies start coming back. I can't wait for Scary Movie to come out and completely flip the film industry on its head so we start going back to how things were. Because when you really think about it, the only movies that have really been out are action movies and horror movies, with comedy movies really just sprinkled throughout every few years. And we got to get back to where action, comedy, horror, thriller, romance were circulating year long, and everybody loved them because they were all good. And all these movies now are fucking terrible.
Oh, nigga, you gay!